And to cut across to breaking news coming in, to curb the spread of coronavirus in the national capital, the Ministry of Home Affairs has now listed out steps to increase testing and tracing, which includes ramping up health infrastructure in the national capital. Piyush, my colleague, is joining us with further details on the same. Over to you, Piyush. What exactly are you picking up for all those in Delhi NCR, the MHA, coming out with a precise plan and wanting to increase testing and tracing?
Well, that's a big development coming in. What we are learning at this moment is that this decision has been taken after the kind of meeting which took place at the office of Home Minister MHA, in which all the top officials were present, including Delhi Chief Minister, Health Minister, Central Health Minister, and many other people were present in that particular meeting. And now, big decision has been taken by Ministry of Home Affairs, and this has been tweeted also, in which it is mentioned that meetings are being held on Delhi's COVID situation, in which it was decided also that 750 beds will be available. And now it is also being informed to us that ICMR is also helping in augmenting capacity by 2,000 tests of existing Delhi labs by deploying more manpower, increasing number of shifts, and placing more equipment through engagement with private sector labs. So that's the big developments coming in. What we're also taking is that 5 RT-PCR labs, including that AIMS, Delhi, have already started functioning round the clock. That's the big development coming in. That 5 RT-PCR labs have already started functioning round the clock. And another step which has been directed by Union Home Minister Amit Shah is that ICMR and government of Delhi will be working together to enhance RT-PCR testing capacity of 60,000 tests by end of this November, and the testing capacity has already been enhanced by 10,000 tests per day on November 17th. So there are certain steps that have been taken by Ministry of Home Affairs. Especially, you would remember that earlier also, during the initial days of pandemic when it had broken out, at the time also, it was Home Minister Amit Shah who had personally interfered, and after that itself, the situation in Delhi had to come under control. And what we are thinking is that now when more than 7,000 cases are being reported every day in national capital, now Home Minister Amit Shah has personally interfered, and he has taken some decisions which we are telling to our viewers that these big decisions have now been taken. What we are also learning is that Indian Railways are also making available train coaches with 800 beds at Shakur Basti railway stations, in which we are also being told that doctors and paramedics from CAPS to man these coaches as COVID care come isolation facility. And this has been done after the kind of meeting which was chaired by Home Minister Amit Shah. So massive development is now taking place as far as improvement of condition in national capital is concerned. We know that more than 7,000 cases are being reported every day, and looking at the worsening situation, now Home Minister has personally taken charge. He say after the kind of meeting which took place there at North Block, these big decisions have now been taken to control the rising cases. Those are now taking place in national capital.
Absolutely, Piyush. Rising number of cases in the national capital, that is a matter of huge concern. The centre is also now ramping up arrangements as far as increasing testing and tracing is concerned. And of course, the Delhi Chief Minister having forwarded a proposal to the LG and the Home Ministry as well when it comes to not just cutting down occasions of weddings and congregated events, but also of wanting to shut down big markets that could turn into hotspots. So a lot that is being worked up from every end when it comes to the possible control of COVID-19 cases, especially in this year, in the next month. Piyush. We may have lost that line with Piyush, but like he was telling you, very important as arrangements are now being ramped up in the national capital to not just increase testing and tracing, but also ensure that the number of beds are increased, more arrangements are made when it comes to the increasing number of COVID cases that have especially been reported in the last month. And the fear primarily being that this has happened in the last 3 to 4 weeks. Piyush, I believe, is back with us because Piyush, I was talking to you. All right. I'm being told Piyush is not connected yet. We will try and get you more details and the latest as far as a precise plan from the Home Ministry is concerned. The centre has also intervened, increase in the number of beds, in the number of ventilators, and tracing and testing to be increased. That and much more. But for the moment, we move on to other updates.